All right, since the 1970s, Opera for the Young has been presenting professional-level opera productions meant to inspire and engage kids.
Even with the pandemic, the show must go on. Our Michael Bruno goes behind the screens to show us how they're presenting Hansel and Gretel virtually.
Once upon a time, there lived a poor woodcutter,
his wife,
and 2 children at the edge of a deep, dark forest. They earned very little money, so the family was hungry.
This is the first one that we have to do virtually. So I needed to work with the singers individually. They were up against a green screen, as Sarah will explain. And I needed to work with their characters, with their movement in a very restricted, like 3-foot or 4-foot by 4-foot space. So they needed to know where they were and what their physical orientation was at any given time to relate to another singer who I worked with individually. So it was quite an adventure for me. And by the end of my blocking, I was almost on the floor. I said, Sarah, I have to lie down. I'm having a muscle spasm in my back. My part in the recording process actually was kind of interesting. I needed to record my speaking of the lines so that the singers knew when the other character was going to be speaking because they weren't together. And so I did it just for timing purposes.
Darling children, I just want to welcome you to my home.
Well, every year we usually Opera for the Young tours in schools, and we'll hire 15 artists to go into schools. So because of the pandemic, of course, we can't do that. So we pared it down to 4 singers and a pianist.
What a horrible, scary, yucky witch.
Try to figure out the witch's magic.
A lot of things I've seen are maybe people in Zoom type calls and performing, where there are individual screens or individual boxes on the screen. We decided we wanted to still create an actual set and background environment where the singers could all be together, even if they weren't recording together. So what we did was create a lot of work for ourselves, but we are so pleased with the actual product now in the end. Our video producer is my husband, and he took 208, we counted, 208 videos from the artists and compiled them together into this incredible production where he would take they recorded both a bust shot and a full body shot, and then he put it together and layered these people on top of each other in the scenes so that it looked like they were, at the place where the scene was taking place.
He became sort of possessed with this, kind of magically possessed. And it isn't just putting it together and having backgrounds. I mean, he has donuts flying through the air and Hansel catching them in midair and a lot of sparkles and puffs of smoke. Michael, wait till you see this.
And Michael joins us now. What a production. Don't hurt yourself.
It's amazing. It's quite a production. It's like watching a movie. It's really, really impressive.
Opera for the Young is such an amazing organization. It exposes so many kids to opera. And I guess the nice thing about doing it virtually is even more people will get to see it.
That's right. And if you go on now, you can actually go onto their website at operafortheyoung.org, and you can get the lyrics and the songs, and you can learn the song so that when you watch it, the kids can actually interactively sing along with the show.
But this is going this is for schools, right? This is going to schools?
Yes, it is going. It's going for schools, but you can also watch it. It's available on their website as well.
Oh, pretty amazing. And these are all professional opera singers.
Yes, the people that are in this particular show are all professional opera singers, yes.
All right, it's Opera for the Young presents Hansel and Gretel virtually. It's open for a limited time for schools. Schools will have access to a teacher's lesson guide, a student handbook, virtual tutoring, and there's actual activity videos and much more. For information, go to, it's easy for me to say, go to operafortheyoung.org/booking. All right, there you go. All right, here we go. It's Friday. 3, 2, 1.
It's Friday!
All right, boys. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. We'll have a final check of your forecast coming up.